Maggie had always been a light sleeper, so when she heard the knock at the door in the middle of the night, she woke instantly. Her heart pounded in her chest, the house silent except for the rhythmic ticking of the clock on the wall. She glanced at the time, 3 a.m. Another knock. It was soft but persistent. She slowly got out of bed, careful not to wake her husband, Derek, who was still sound asleep beside her. The house was dark, the only light coming from the faint glow of the street lamp outside. Maggie stood in the hallway listening. There was no one outside, no footsteps, no voices, just that soft, rhythmic knock. Her hand trembled as she reached for the doorknob. An icy feeling creeping up her spine. Who would be knocking at this hour? She thought. The hairs on the back of her neck stood up as she hesitated, wondering if she should wake Derek. The knock came again, louder this time. Maggie quickly opened the door, only to find nothing. The porch was empty. The night was still. No one in sight. She sighed in relief, closing the door and locking it behind her. Maybe it was a prank, or perhaps she was just imagining things. She turned back to the bedroom, ready to climb into bed and brush it off as a bad dream. But then a voice whispered from the dark hallway, "Maggie." Her blood ran cold. It was Derek's voice. She froze, heart racing, slowly turning to face the bedroom. But Derek was still lying in bed, his face turned toward her, eyes closed in peaceful sleep. The voice came again, softer this time, almost like a breath in her ear. "Maggie, come closer." With shaking hands, she turned on the bedroom light, but Derek didn't stir. His face was still calm, serene, as though he hadn't heard a thing. She backed away, unsure of what to do. The knock, the voice. It didn't make sense. She stared at Derek for a long moment, trying to convince herself that everything was fine. Then, as if on cue, Derek's eyes slowly opened, and he whispered, too quietly for comfort, "Did you hear the knock?" Maggie's blood ran cold as she took a step back. Derek's eyes were wide now, his face pale, as though he had seen something she hadn't. And then, from the hallway, came one final knock. Like and follow for more.